Diane in Denmark here. Rah, it is finally Friday. Woo! Well, what a week it's been. Anyway, we made it to the end of the other week. And as I told you at the beginning of the week, I've had a kind of case of the blahs, but you know, and I just put one foot in front of the other, and actually it's turned out to be quite a good week after all. Anyway, a quick check-in with today, as it is Friday. We've all got places to go, people to see, weekend coming up. And you'll need to excuse the swim here this morning. I was down for a skinny dip at breakfast time this morning with Vee, because we're at our breakfast down there. The pictures on it will be on Instagram if you like seeing our bathing pics. And when we cycled home, the rain started, so I'm a wee bit kind of fluffy today, but it's all good. I'm also channeling my granny today. My granny loved this colour of Kelly green, so and I'm wearing my granny's crystal, so there we go. Love you, Granny. Anyway, a quick check-in with you today. If you are following the Flylady's daily focus, you know, each day has a purpose. It's the old thing of clean out your handbag, your swimming bag, sports bag, kids' school bags. Now, I've made really detailed videos about this where you've seen me going through the snotty hankies, and everything that's in my swim bag. So I'll put the link up there if you need a wee bit instruction or directions in that. I was down, as I said, for breakfast and a swim this morning with Vibeke, and she brought me some grapes from the garden. Aren't they fantastic? Ooh, grapes. And I had given her some of the cooking apples that we have. We've got two big apple trees out the back, you've seen. And I've been out gathering more cooking apples to give to neighbours. I've given some to Vibeke, some to Helena, so there's they're huge this year. Anyway, I wanted to, and it's also, you know, date night. We have our family snack basket. You've seen all that before. Anyway, I want to do a quick check-in today because I've told you that this week we're really feeling that like we're moving into the dark days. It's getting colder. I had my gloves on this morning when I was cycling down to the sea. I should have had my earmuffs on as well because it was like 8 degrees Celsius, which is 46 Fahrenheit. So it's really cold in the mornings. And in Denmark, we're really getting into that nesting mode I talked about the other day. And you know, you don't need to go out and buy anything new. I like to shop my own house. You know, I take something from the guest bedroom and move it into the hall, and then cushions from here and move other place. So it's just that kind of making everything kind of cozy. And I wanted to talk today about the Danish hygge thing. Now, I've made lots of videos about hygge. And I'll put the link up there. They're all on my Denmark hygge travel playlist. I'll also, you know, if I've travelled places, they're all on that playlist as well. And at this time of year, the Danes really lean into the hygge. But hygge is not, it's not all about, you know, the fluffy pillows and rugs and the candles. It's a thing that we do. It's just making the everyday things special, you know, like when you set the table for dinner, put a wee flower there, or a candle, or, you know, using some nice jewellery that you've got, not saving things for a special occasion, because every day is a special occasion. And, you know, I don't want to be morbid, but you don't know what's around the corner, you know, and I've lost friends, so just let's enjoy every day. And I'm going to tell you what I've been doing this week vis-a-vis getting the house hygged up to max hygge. Because as I said, it's not just a winter thing. You know, we have summer hygge things that we do, but anyway, all in the other videos. I've been getting out our LED candles again, and remember, I'm not going to do affiliate links because you can get these from IKEA, you can get these from Amazon, you'll be able to get them at your local grocery store, but I just want to tell you how I use them. Now, you've seen these before. I've got several types. I've got the ones with a wee flickering flame, which look really realistic, and these are great if you can't use traditional candles because you've got cats that kind of like to jump on them, or little kids. You know, be very careful with candles, but the LED ones are great. So I've got two sides. I've got this one, and it also kind of makes a little kind of ticking noise. It's a bit like a candle flickering. And then I've got the other ones from IKEA, And I've got a whole set, I think I've got 2 sets from IKEA. And the IKEA ones, we like those for using outside. Now, we have a lot of lanterns, you know, just as you go out the door. And the IKEA ones, you know, they have the on and off switch. And I always use rechargeable batteries. You know, you can also get the rechargeable batteries from IKEA with a wee charger. And when you charge them up, it'll last for about 7 days, the way that we use them. So what I do with these ones is you switch them on, and you can either switch them on and switch them off, or you can put them onto a timer thing. Now the timer thing means that when you switch them on, say at 6:30 in the morning, they will keep lit for, I think it's 6 hours, and after 6 hours they switch off, and the next day they switch themselves back on again. You don't need to do it. And these are fantastic for having just outside the door, because I have some of them set for early morning and some of them set for late afternoon. Because you know, I've mentioned in Denmark we have really, really long winters, dark winters. And you know, you're going out the door, say 6:37 in the morning, and it's pitch black. It's really, really hoogly and cozy to see, you know, the lanterns that are already lit. And they'll switch themselves off. And also when you come home, like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and it's already dark, it's just nice to be met by the candles. And also, you know, you can put them, this other type, they come with a little, what do you call it, a remote control. So you can place them in high places. My neighbour, you know, my neighbour, Mrs. S, who does who is into Flylady because of me and then ended up being my neighbour. She's kind of heightened, challenged in the height department. I won't say anymore. She's not that small, but anyway, she's got some really high shelves, and she loves having them out because she can switch them on with the remote control. So they're a great idea for that. So I'm going to be getting all these charged up and putting them outdoor in our lantern. And hold on, let me just grab something else. Okay, here's my latest little gadget. Now this is for lighting traditional candles. Hold on, go down a bit. And I saw in the shop the other day and was thinking, what, you know, where do you, and the guy in the shop, the young man, is it just me? Or is everybody getting younger these days, like policemen and people in shops? He said, oh, it doesn't run on gas. Like this is the, you know, the typical ones that we get here for lighting candles, which are a bit, we've got the long ones here so you can, if you're trying to light something in a big lantern. Hold on, let me just go, woo, fire. This one runs on electricity. And I was like, my goodness, how can this be? It's like kind of magic wand. So I thought, oh, okay, I have to have one of these and try it. Now, I wouldn't get one of these if you've got small kids, because they're probably, I'll show you. It's got a wee bit here on its bottom, oops, I said bottom, for charging, and it's just a USB stick. And then I couldn't work out how to do it in the shop, so it's actually quite, you know, it's good that children won't be able to work out maybe how to do it. Anyway, you open it up, you see that? There's a little thing up there, okay, and then you press on the button. And when I showed it to the kids, they're like, Mum, have you got a taser? They didn't know what it was. Anyway, I shall show you. I'll try and show you me lighting something. And I don't know, let me see if I can do it that way. So you just open it up and then press. Oh, voila, as if by magic. There we are. Real kind. So I'm going to see how this is. Again, I'm not doing any affiliate links, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to love it or not. But I just thought this was a great alternative to the gas thing, because I find these really fiddly to recharge. And this one, you just recharge it in the socket. How clever is that? And it should last forever. Anyway, I shall let you know how we got on with it. We're into candle season now. Remember, if you're using real candles, please don't use them if you've got, you know, the cats that jump on stuff or small kids. And when we've finished using candles, you know, in the morning, because we use them at breakfast, and in the evening, we always open the windows just to air the place out. So anyway, I'll just put this one over here. And just another couple of things, oh yeah, because I don't want to go, and certainly not going over the 15 minutes today. The thing about Danish hygge is just making the everyday things special. Whether it be in the morning when you're having your breakfast, you know, doing it by candlelight. You've seen me often on, I have my coffee in the morning when I'm getting dressed, and I light the candles in my bedroom. Just those small things are, you know, taking a few minutes when you are in the shower in the morning to maybe put, you know, some conditioner in your hair and call it a spa treatment. You know, just doing these small things. Wearing jewellery that's been given to you, don't keep it for best. There is no special occasion. Every day is a special occasion. And when I was cycling back from through the village this morning, we've got a really quaint little Greengrocers, and today I bought myself a wee bunch of flowers. Now I don't normally buy myself flowers, and hardly, because we've got lots of nice flowers as you've seen in our garden, but I couldn't resist these, and I can't remember and I'm so useless with flower names. They're either Georginer, I'm pretty sure they call them Georginer in Danish, or Dahlia. Anyway, I know there's loads of you out there yet who have green fingers. We're all about the green today, and they're absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at the shapes of those. And what I like to do is that, you know, I make a wee kind of bouquet to put like on the coffee table here, but also like to cut a few heads and, you know, and just put them in the bathroom or one in my bedroom, just a wee bit to brighten up your day. You know, it doesn't have to be much. I'm sure you can get a wee bunch of flowers for a couple of pounds, British pounds, or a couple of dollars. And you know, we're not having to go to the spa for the whole day. We're just doing tiny little things to make us cozy. You've heard me saying before that we meet as a family after dinner here in the living room. We like to have a nice cup of tea and some biscuits. You know, just take 5 minutes to make yourself a nice cup of coffee, sit outside on your porch, you know, wrap up with a blanket. If you're still not back into reading stuff, you know, grab some magazines from the library. I'll need to make a video soon because I've read a lot of good things recently, so I'll be doing a wee update on that. But that's one of my favourite everyday pleasures, is just when I'm having my lunch, or when I go to bed to read 1 or 2 chapters. So it's just the small things, you know. It doesn't have to cost any money, and it doesn't have to be about the blankets and the fluffy socks. Maybe it's just 5 minutes working on your scrapbooking, you know, as we've called it before, and it's self-preservation. So anyway, I am going to get moving, because as I say, it's Friday, places to go, people to see. I won't see you on Instagram at the weekend because I am going to be, I may be plugging in all my stuff, but I'm going to be unplugging myself from Instagram and YouTube. I'm going to be taking a step back and getting into my hygge reading this weekend. So I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And all I've got left to say is live long and prosper. May the Danish hygge be with you. I have to tell you something. Somebody commented yesterday, a lovely lady, and she obviously didn't know what the hygge was in the beginning. And she thought I was saying, may the Danish sugar be with you. So I thought it was so sweet, boom, boom. So may the Danish sugar and hygge be with you. And I shall see you back here on Monday, where we'll be doing something a little bit different, but I won't say any more about that. So anyway, see you very soon. Have a fantastic weekend. And remember to wake up, smell the coffee or the tea and the flowers. See you soon.